up in Bahia. I live in Bahia until my 11 years, I believe. Then I moved to Goiás in another city near here. Then I stayed there in, I believe, 6 years. I don't remember exactly. And then I moved. I left my family, and I don't live my life alone in other city. I moved to São Paulo, then I moved to Curitiba, then I moved to Santa Cruz do Rio Pardo, interior, countryside of São Paulo. And for me, it was a great experience. This when I moved, I I believe I was so young, but I did this because I'm not happy with my family in that moment. My life, I need to live my own life alone. For me, it was so good. I I I believe I learned a lot during this time. And I was alone. And when I'm back to Goiás, I don't back to live with my parents. I stay here. And then I moved again. I was some years after, because we are talking about confidence and experience. I believe it's interesting to talk about this because when
Yeah.
we decided to change something in our lives, we need be more strong than before. I believe it's this. It is so important to have confidence in our decisions.
Yeah, for sure. And almost every piece of this country, you know.
No,
Uh,
no, our country is so big.
yeah.
I I live in
About your
Curitiba too. I forget Curitiba.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that you said. But about your relatives, your parents, do you mean that they live close to you currently in Goiânia? In Goiás?
Yes, a small city called
Ah,
Montevideo here near Rio Verde.
okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. I feel the same. I had some problem with my family, my parents specifically, a long time ago. But the decision to move out, it was one of the best decisions that I had in my life for sure, right? So I completely understand you, Aparecida. And about you, Michaeli, tell me something about you, please.
Hey guys, good morning. I'm Kaeli. I live in Goiânia, capital of Goiás. But I was born in Anápolis. Anápolis is a close city, a small city near to Goiânia. Uh, and in the past, in my graduate studies, I live in Minas Gerais, Patos de Minas. Uh, about my parents and my father living in Anápolis, and my nowadays my mother living in Portugal. So I'm far
Oh,
from my mother.
wow,
uh, yes, she
so
moved
far
on
from you.
last month. Yeah, they divorced and she
Mhm.
moved on to Portugal
Oh,
to stay far from my father.
okay. And sometimes you have the opportunity to visit your mom?
No, I don't have money enough for that,
Ah, yeah,
unfortunately.
it's hard. It's hard. It's
In
hard.
the future, I want.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. I don't know about the next future because I'm gonna live something like you live currently, Michael, because my father will move out to another region and I intend to live in another region as well. So I have no idea how we would continue to meet in the future, but yeah, it's the life. It is what it is, you know? So that's it.
Yes.
And about you, Ludian, tell us something about you, please.
Okay, so good morning. I'm Lurian. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 35 years old. Yes, and about me, I was born in Belo Horizonte. I live in Belo Horizonte. In my life, I travel a
I'm
lot.
sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I think your mic is a little bit noisy. I don't know what is
Can you
happening.
listen to me?
Yeah, we can listen to you, but your microphone is
Uh,
little noise. I don't know how to uh, represent this noise.
Sometimes someone said
Something like
this to
that.
me yesterday. Oh my
Oh,
God.
okay.
1 minute.
Okay. Okay, so I can present myself. Yeah, I can present myself while you try to solve this. Don't worry. Uh,
Dá pra entender
Girls,
isso melhor, não? Não.
no, that's worse, my perspective.
Ah, ok.
I think you are talking about from your bathroom, something like that, you know? Uh, okay, I try to present myself, and then you try again, Ludian. Okay, girls, I was saying to Aparecida that I'm coming back to make some trying my English and my I would say my pressure thoughts, you know, mentality, my pressure mentality to handle better in complex situations. So I did a job interview yesterday in English for an American company, and about English, I think I was good. Of course, I've practiced a lot, a lot. You have no idea how much hours I spent to practice myself, put myself in pressure using some tools to test my abilities to think quick during an interview. And the interesting thing is I had no idea what I would expect in that interview because I've just already know about the job roles, you know. I had no idea how would be the company, uh, who would be interview me, you know, would be interview me. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, I was able to do that. It was hard, but yeah. And another interesting thing to finish my presentation, another day I was in a Discord call with some games friends, I would say, and we were talking about our goals and some like that. And one of them decided to ask me about the English, and I said I was a kind of B1 or B2 level in my perspective. And he said, okay, let's start conversation in English, please. And then we talked only in English for 30 minutes, I guess. And I was able to handle with this situation. I had no idea I would speak in English in that moment, but yeah, I felt comfortable to speak with them. And in the end, he said that, oh, I consider myself a kind of B2 plus or almost C1. And yeah, he speaking English very, very well, you know. His English is amazing. And he said, so I consider myself a kind of B2, almost C1. Oh, no, no, no. I disagree with you. That's not possible. But he said, yeah, you are able to handle with different context, situation, and topics at the same time. Okay, okay, thank you. I could understand you. Of course, we exchanged some experience. How I must change a little bit my approach, but yeah, it was a good experience as well. Last week I had this experience. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's move on to the first question. Aparecida, please, let's start our discussion with the first question, please.
Looking ahead, how do you plan to maintain the belief that every gold has a silver lining in your endeavors? Well, for me, I believe without the truth that the every evil there is a good thing in the end. For me, I will give up. It's so hard for me not have some positive thing in difficult moments in my perspective. I prefer to believe that we have something good to look forward to arrive for us if we are persistent and we give our best. Looking around, being the situations I had in my life, in different moments in work, in personal lives, in the college or however, this point of view helped me continuing and try again. For me,
I agree. I agree. That's it. I think you said everything. And about you, Lurian?
Okay. Um,
Oh, that's perfect, Lurian. If you want to present yourself too, feel free.
no, I was just about to say that I live in Belo Horizonte and I was in Belo Horizonte. I was born in Belo Horizonte, but I don't have family here because my mom, she's from Itabirito, my dad, he's from Barbacena, and they came to Belo Horizonte to start their life. So because of that, we don't have family here. It's a curious fact about us.
I got you.
Uh, I think about silver leaning and about the positivity, about to think about everything that is a good side, you know. And I'm learning now. We can say like silver leaning. I really think about that every day in my life. But my problem is the opposite. Sometimes I need to think and don't let this positivity be like toxic, you know. But
Yeah.
because it looks like I'm just thinking about, oh, everything will be okay, and because of that I don't have a strength to change something or to realize that I need to change. So I believe that we can learn from bad moments, we can learn from our challenge, we can learn something even about like the other day I was saying that I lived 7 years relationship with someone that, oh, I regret a lot about that, but I am who I am because of that nowadays. So that is a silver linear, a good side, you know. So I really believe that this can move us to live a soft life, uh, that to find your purpose, to believe about your values, you know, to move on you know, because if you just think about bad things, everything's bad. You don't have the maybe just the feel that, oh, I want to wake up today, you know. Why you want to wake up today? So I try to believe that it's a good thing for my professional life, for my personal, for my friends. That's it.
Yeah, perfect. And what do you think, Michael?
Um, I am a positive person. I'm not a positive person. I always look for the bad side, unfortunately, especially for me. Uh, I like to have a lower expectation for not surprise me. So um, I think I'm not positive with me. I have a lot of problems with imposter syndrome, is something like that.
Oh, really?
So yes,
Well,
And
if you didn't say, I won't expect that.
yes. And I think
For me,
I
you
think it's
look like so
difficult.
confident.
No, I'm not confident at all. I'm not.
I don't know why, because here you interact perfectly in my perspective.
Because I need because it's
Mm.
about it.
I got you, I got you.
Yes. Yes, I prefer just live and do my things
Mm-hmm.
and not think about positive things. But for the other people, I always try to be a good person, look the good side
Mm-hmm.
for the good environmental. I like to be this kind of person for the others. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, I am I like to be the think about the bad side because I don't like create a expectation for anything. So
I
I
got you.
prefer do that.
I got you. Oh, you said the same thing I would say, but I'm continuing to say that I really believe that every cloud has a line, of course, but I'm a person that I usually think in situations that we wouldn't expect, you know. For example, if I'm open a business that related this question, of course I'm gonna think in a positive way, and I think, oh, everything will be okay. But if something wouldn't be okay, what will my reaction, or what will I do in this situation, you know? Um, so, for example, I said here that repositioning here currently, and I used to think the possible good things that would happen to me, but at the same time, I know that I can face bad things related that, you know, and I need to be prepared for that. So my approach is to talk with my loved ones, my wife, my parents, maybe, you know, and to share what I'm doing, and if something wrong happens, evaluate if I want to continue to doing that, you know. I think it is that. So I use the bad perspective to mm, guarantee to ensure that I'm able to handle with bad situations, I would say, you know. My wife used to say to me that, oh, I think you sometimes you are not a positive guy, you know, because that no, I'm a positive guy. I'm gonna try the best things as possible for us, but I'm sure that's necessary to evaluate all the aspects involved in that. So yeah, that's it. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. The second question, Luria, could you start these discussions with us, please?
Yes. Do you have any daily routines or practice that help you focus on the silver lining in every day? I will try to use more this idiomatic expression, silver
It's the
lining.
purpose, Luria.
Yes. Oh my God, the good side. So, first, I'm a Catholic person, so I have faith about a lot of things. So this is I
It's
pray.
important.
This is something that is in my life. But I like to wake up uh, and think about, oh, this is a new day, a new opportunity to do something new. Oh. So like the past is in the past, and I can try to learn something, to do something different. Like when I have a better day and I'm about to sleep, I said tomorrow you be a better day, you know.
Mhm.
So I think faith and this positivity, you know, to focus on the silver lining is important for me. So I try to have the support um, for with the people, you know, that my loved ones. But for me, something that is really I can do is in my routine is about this faith, you know, about this
Mhm.
mentality to believe that this can help. So normally I start the day, oh, it's a new day. I see the sun, good morning, sun. So not
Yeah.
exactly like in the movies, okay? But
Uh-huh.
in my mind, my thoughts, I'm
Yeah.
trying to inspiring to take, you know, all this. And before it was hard for me. I remember when now I work from home, but
Mhm.
before I work and I need to go to the office every day, and I need to take the bus. And always I said good morning for everyone in my path, you know. And when
Mhm.
I said good morning for the driver, and the drivers say back like, "Oh, good morning," oh, it was okay for me. I was sure my day would be great. But when the guy, the driver, is just like, good morning, or maybe he didn't answer, I know so my day will be bad today. Because I don't know, I had this about, you know, like about energy, like you change, you
Yeah,
set back. So that's it.
I got you perfectly. Yeah, I've never thought this way about other people, you know, but it's interesting. And about you, Aparecida?
It's an interesting question when we stop to thinking about. And for me, I believe what which charge me, it's walk outdoors. For me, I need this, my mind, my body, help me to reconnect with myself
Mhm.
first and calms me down and gives me hope because when I stay there walking and near the nature with trees, birds in a park, I see the nature, I can breathing fresh air and I feel alive or something like this. I don't know
I
how I
got you.
can explain this, but for me, I need this when I can't do this at the morning. Today, for example, I'm staying here. I go 30 minutes when I stop my work in the end of the day. I go in the
Mhm.
other, I don't know, praça in English, here in other place with my husband and my daughter,
Mhm.
30 minutes. She play a bit there and I walk. And normally the sun está se pondo, I don't know.
I don't remember
Uh,
if it's sunshine or another word. I don't remember.
setting, I don't know. Okay, the sun is setting, something like this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't
I
worry.
believe not this word, but I love it. See this moment when I
Mhm.
stay there and I see the sun go to sleep.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you.
I
Okay.
love this moment when I go there or when I go at morning, I see the sun rising. It's so amazing for me. And when I'm there at the morning in the park, when I am come back to home, I usually when I finish my walk, I give a hug in a tree. I
Mhm.
love this too when I can. The person look for me like I'm a crazy person, but I don't care.
Mm.
I,
I think
I,
it's
I
sunset. I think it's sunset.
yes, this connect me with the good things for me. give me
Mhm.
give me a chance to connect with good things with the nature. For me, the nature have this power in my life. When I have contact with a tree, when I hug a tree, for
You
me,
hug a tree.
yes. When I'm back for my walk, normally, before I come back, I hug a tree, then I come back. The person looks at
Mhm.
me, "Ooh, this person is crazy." Sometimes one person stop and you are okay. The person also believe I'm stay sick or something like this. But
Okay, I got you. I got you.
I love this. I love Hagatri when I can. But
Yeah,
I'm not crazy. For me, it's a good moment.
for sure. I totally agree with you. I've already said, oh, just a note. I don't know what is happening with my cam. My cam is freezing, but I think I don't have time to fix that. So if you're watching us on YouTube, I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna try to repair that after this immersion, right? But I'm able to listen you and interact with you perfectly. Okay. Thank you, Aparecida. And one interesting thing that I'm currently living in a house with coconut, and I have a lot of kinds of birds here every single day, and it wasn't uh, ec- uh, in, it wasn't planned by me to see these birds every single day before in my first activity in the day, so I usually to wake up, put some food for them, for the birds, and a couple of chicken that I have as a pet. I said before, and let me see. And this is a kind of a ritual to feel good. And I wasn't, that wasn't expected by me, like I said, I only did that because I would like to take care, to great care, these animals. And yeah, I think that's it. And during the day, in the midday, I used to take a nap, parecida a little bit. It's important to me to relax, to disconnect from everything in the middle of the day, to recharge myself for the second part of the day. I think that's it. And about you, Mikael, it's your turn.
Um, I like I like to read before bed. Disconnect from my cell phone and read until I go to sleep. I'm doing that in this year.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing, I think I like to have a pre-established routine, and
Mm-hmm.
I have short and long goals. It's giving me a certain of confidence, like knowing what's coming, success or problems. So
Mm-hmm.
I think if I follow my routine and something doesn't work out, I get frustrated. It means I need to adjust my routine.
Mm-hmm.
I think is that I'm methodical person, so I like to have my agenda and do all the things in
Me
my
too.
schedule.
Me too. I do the same. Every single day, I put my task in a notepad or something like that. And yeah, after that, my day will start every single day. Okay, Mikael, I would like to continue with you. Please, the question number 3, could you read and answer for us?
What techniques do you use to shift from a negative mindset to one that seeks the silver lining? Uh, um, when I notice I'm in a negative mindset, the first thing I do is stop and breathe. I learned recently that I need to. to put a name in the emotion I'm feeling. So I like to put a name and breathe and think about what I'm feeling, and I try to see the silver line. Of course, in some occasions this is not possible,
Yeah.
just in the future, but I like to do that. I like to keep calm, breathe, and think about what I'm feeling, and try to see the silver line. I think it's that.
Yeah, I got you. Evaluate all the aspects involved in a situation is a good practice. I do the same. I follow this practice as like you. And about you, Lurian.
Um, for me, uh, like I said in the first question, that it's really hard for me sometimes to be too positive, because maybe this is my weakness, when I'm talking about positivity, because this can blind me. I cannot see perfectly, like the moment. So the positive toxic can be negative for me too, when I am too positive. And I try to understand, uh, how can I say, to shift that. I try to understand if I'm living about a world that doesn't exist, that is
Mm-hmm.
a fairy tale, or maybe no, you need to do something. No, you need to do something for you. And about the bad, when it's really bad, it's not about uh I have my moments that I'm more introspective, that I don't believe. I'm changing that all the time, because
Mm-hmm.
since I am a positive person, when I'm more like negative, I'm not myself. And I said this to everyone who lives with me. They are like here, and I said, there is something different with me today. I'm not myself. I start to understand that the problems is affecting me.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, I try to, it's not about escapes, but I try to do things that I know I can have some joy. So I pet my dogs,
Mm-hmm.
or I take a coffee. I love to take coffee. I send a message for someone that I love, you know. So I try to take some energy from the right places, safety ones, that I know I can recharge myself and be okay. So normally is that for me. This is the techniques.
Yeah, it was a good approach in my perspective. And about oh yeah, all of us answered again. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Aparecida, it's your turn, please.
Well, I normally try to think in have or good things happen and try think in another moment who this situation will be better or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, In the last months, it's so hard for me because I have a big problems, personal problems in my life, but I'm trying to maintain my positive side
Yeah.
to continue living and giving some reason to the things. But for me, I try to do this. Don't give food for the negative feelings. And
Mm-hmm.
when these things arise in my mind, bad things or uh, negative situations, because when we not are so good, the negative things they arrive in all the moments normally. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, I try go out, and of course the problem is there and I need to solve this situation, but the situation need time to solve. Sometimes some moments we need time to solve some problems because they not involve only us,
Yeah.
involve on other persons. Then we need give time to solve the situation. Then until there, the problem solved, we need to stay calm and, in my opinion, positive, because without this, we can't solve anything.
Yeah, I agree. I
For
agree.
me, it's this. I try find see the problem solved in the future, looking for the future with this problem solved. For me,
Mhm.
helped me a lot. And of course, did what I told before, walk and stay in contact with the nature. For me, these things help me a lot.
Yeah, I used to say what you just said about if you have a negative thoughts, we are not able to solve anything. I used to say with my wife, and my loved ones. Uh, and about me, girls, when I'm in a bad situation or hard times, the first thing that I used to think is I'm healthier. We more than uh, a lot of people. I have health in my mind, my body, so I'm able to solve any kind of problem. If except with our handle with death or really, really healthier pro issues, sometimes it's hard to solve this situation. But if we have a good health, um, uh, we are able to solve anything. It's the first point. Another thing that I use to evaluate is I really used to take a time to think about all the context involved in a situation before to take some action. Uh, and I do this not only my career perspective, but my personal ones as too. And I try to exchange this mindset with my children, for example, and loved ones. And one interesting thing that it was yesterday, the woman that interviewed me said he think I'm a positive guy. In the end of the interview, she said, "Oh, you are a positive guy for sure. The way that you look the life and everything, it's a good quality you have." So, oh, yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you for that, for your kind words, Uh, and let me see. And yeah, I think that's it, girls. Let's move on to the next one, Aparecida. Or no, Luria. Yeah, no, let me see. Micaele. No, Aparecida, it's your turn. The 40 questions. Start for us, please. I'm sorry.
Therefore, is there someone you admire who embodies the belief that every cloud has a silver lining? Yeah, thinking about this, I believe the best example is a person who have this kind of behavior. It's my mother. It's an example for me because when I look for her, she always tried to see the good side of the things, even in the hard and difficult, so hard difficult. When I look for her, sometimes I don't believe when she has strong and to continue. I don't know when she find this kind of positive feelings to continue. I don't know if you understand me, but sometimes it's so hard, and sometimes I don't know how she can continue, and she continue and
I
give
saw
me
you.
example. And for me, when I have problems in my life, I look for her because she have more problems than me, always. And she continues uh, continue living and with a motivation without depression or something like this. I believe it's something inside of the person. It's a strong who comes inside, and we need to find this inside us too, because I believe all of us have this inside us, but we need belief in us.
Yeah.
Believe we can
Yeah.
continue, we can solve the situation, and some situations we can't solve, of course. Then we need continue even with this situation we can solve. I believe for me, my mother is this point in my life.
Yeah, I got you.
For me, it's a big example, not outside of my house. It's an example who lives near me. I
Yeah.
see every single day, and even in complicated, difficult, find motivation and strength to move forward, continue without sadness, without uh, um, hate or something like this. Accept the situation and continue. It's this, because sometimes we have situation we don't agree, we hate, and it's so hard. Then manage these kind of things and continue. I believe it's nowadays who can do this. I believe it's a person who we need to look and try be same, because we have a lot of person without this condition to manage it, problems, depression, lack of
Anxiety.
motivation, and something like this. It's so hard. It's this.
Yeah. And the question, if Michael and Luria, if you want to say as someone close to you or something famous person that you follow, don't feel free to say who you want to say, okay? So it's your turn, Luria, please.
Yes, I don't have someone in my family I that I can be inspired because of that. It's the opposite actually. My mom is she got depression. She's really, sometimes I said I cannot talk too long to her because she's really negative one, or um she just can talk about something that is really negative, about problems,
I have the same
about,
problem with my mom, Luria.
yes. It's really hard. And with my father, no, my father is a positive person, but he's a positive person in a no sense way, in my opinion. So yes, I don't have
I'm
this.
sorry, I'm laughing, just not cry, you know?
No, it's better laugh than cry. But and my mom sometimes, look, I don't know how you can be like because my brother is like that. Is not like that, like me, my
Mm-hmm.
sister. So I think my inspiration in my life. I don't have a person, but I think it was when I start to live. When I was when I enter out to study, when I to work, my desire, to live things, my this
Mm-hmm.
this my dreams. And of course there's a lot of people that can influence you, I know, but I don't have anyone that, oh, I want to be this person, I want to be this person because of a silver lining,
Mm-hmm.
I can say the life when I was in my world, a close one, with my family. And then when I was like 18 years old, I just had the opportunity to see the life, and because of that I think I was inspired for to live. Eh,
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, well, Mikael, yeah, I'd like to listen you before my perspective, please.
I, I think I don't have this kind of person in my life too. In the past, I could say my husband, but unfortunately nowadays his work is consuming him. So uh, there's two we can change depending on what we're experiencing in our life. So I think it's that. And nowadays I'm not have this person in my life to do that, but in the past I could say my husband.
And do you do some approach to keep your mindset in a positive way, Mikael? Do you have some approach to handle this? Follow some
No,
famous
just sleep
person,
and
read some articles, books, documentary, maybe.
no, I hate this kind of things. Coaching things. Oh
Okay,
my God. I hate. No,
okay, I
just
got
leave and
you.
go
Okay,
on.
okay. Well, and about me, girls, like I said, it's impossible to have a deep conversation with my mom in the most of case, not only in a bad in hard times, but in a positive times as the same, you know. And about my dad, I've learned the value of work with him, you know. That was the main thing that I've learned with him. He always used to work a lot along his life. Um, and I've learned this what powerful this kind of mentality mindset is important to us, you know. About another aspects, I disagree with the most of them. So for me, like Lurian and Mikael said, it's hard to pick one of my loved ones to do that, you know. Uh, and about my fiancée, she is a good person, of course, but she has less experiences in her life journey, I would say, no? So I used to read and watch some good documentaries. I'm not a person that like to follow famous people on the socials, you know. I don't use socials a lot, to be honest. I have almost the all social media platforms, but I don't use that a lot. For example, my Facebook is a desert currently, you know. I think I don't post in there for more than a year. Yeah, a long time, you know, for example. So I don't use to you. The only social that I use is LinkedIn because my career, only that, because it's necessary, you know, because I don't like to use these tools, but it's necessary. My case. Let me see. Uh, I don't know if I answered. Yeah. Um, and yeah, so I like to pick some sportsman or woman. I said that some time ago, because um the most of them that have a good that had or have a good result used to seek the silver line in every part in every portion of their life, you know. I've said about Ayrton Senna, Kobe Bryant. I like some entrepreneur histories like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Steve Ballmer, Steve Jobs. The way that this kind of people lived their lives for me is a good. It's a way to, yeah, a way to follow someone that had some result, you know. Of course, I try to make some good, strong connections and have good examples close to me, like Aparecida said, you know. But sometimes it's hard. In Talking Talk at all, I have some people that I truly admire here, and I like to say in person to them, you know. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, the time was over. Oh my God, I didn't realize that. Okay, girls. I'm sorry. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't realize the time was almost over. So yeah, Lorian, goodbye. Yeah, she was done. And that's it, girls. I hope you enjoyed. I decided to bring some expressions, a different expression in all the questions. It was my intention. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed in this conversation. I hope to see you next one. Have a good day. And yeah, bye bye, girls.